Hey everyone! Today I'm going to review the first major failure of my whitelist generator. I'll try and tackle the whole situation chronologically to check out if there had been any warning signs or any actions or omissions on my part. So first, let's look at how the algorithms performed during the rest of week 40. In the previous video, we stopped right here, where the P&L had been green for a whole week straight. And I did mention that it probably wouldn't last forever. Well, the very next day, it got red. But just barely. I lost 8 cents over a total of 5 trades. Nothing much to worry about. Well, the next day, the loss was now 80 cents instead of 8. Now that hurts a bit more, especially with the low trading volumes that I have. As you can see, the whole day there was only one trade. One single loss with nothing to make up for it. The next couple of days were green, but the number of trades was stupidly low, like 2 here and 3 here. There seemed to be some sort of trend in terms of trading frequency. In the past, in week 39, there had been lots of trades almost every day, up to and above 20, averaging 14.5 trades per day. But here in week 40, the average was only 5. I had a similar low number of trades in week 38, but back then I only had 16 maximum possible orders. And here I had almost double that number. I checked with my emulated algorithms, and week over week there had also been a reduction in trading frequency, although not as dramatic. The average of 24 per day went down to 18. It could also be that my algorithms were now a bit safer than before, with a lot of distances moving up from 0.8 to 0.9. In the end, I couldn't really decide whether it was me or the market, so I proceeded as usual. I made my next week's list as usual and ended up with this set of coins and distances. The criteria remained the same, and I got a total of 34 maximum orders. But what I did change were the filters in the algorithms. With the low trading frequency that I'd been having, I wanted to squeeze out just a few more trades than what I'd been having so far in the previous week. So I got rid of coin deltas for the buy side altogether, because it was doing rather well anyway. And also I have relaxed the 3-minute coin delta on the sell side down to 0.15, being a bit more careful here. Also, I did some analysis of the 1-hour coin relative deltas, which I won't get into right now, but I figured that specifically on the sell side and specifically with my algorithms, most losses happened at higher relative 1-hour deltas. So I cut them off with the filter to provide a different way of protection. And that was the setup with which I started week 41. The first 3 or 4 days did not result in any improvement in trading frequency. The market seemed dead, at least with respect to the coins that I had in my algos. At this point, the whole P&L for the whole period was going nowhere. It was hovering around a total of 9 USDT. Then on the 5th day, it seemed to have woken up a bit. I got almost 5 USDT in one day over 16 trades. That's the biggest day so far. I was pretty content. The total P&L went above 14 USDT, and the overall ROE for the generator went above 20%. Then, the next day, this happened. One coin, BNT, over the course of 3 minutes and 4 huge losses, took away over 8 USDT and triggered my auto-stop filters. It hadn't been doing so well even before that, but nothing so dramatic. After this loss here, I considered removing it altogether, but then 15 minutes later I got a profit and relaxed a bit and decided to wait this one out. Well, it did not work out, as you can see. Meanwhile, I also noticed that something else was happening on the exchange. On this particular day, and also during the next day, there had been massive leverage changes on Binance. Just look at all these messages. Now there are absolutely no coins with leverage below 20. None. And only a few weeks ago there had been like 10 of these. Something has definitely changed overall in the market and on the exchange. Which means, say it with me, we have to adapt. So this, coupled with that big loss, made me come to a full stop in real trading. Rather than just restarting my algorithms, I decided to wait and get a feel for what this new market might look like. And while my funded account is not really trading, I also decided to do another experiment. I have copied and pasted my emulated data gathering algorithms and made them real. Now these two will be gathering data about the new market conditions, but with real money at the smallest possible order sizes of 15 USDT. At the end of the period, I will compare the emulated results with the real results of exactly the same active markets algorithms. That should be quite a trip. I am predicting quite an interesting video. So, what have we learned today? I really don't know. Many of the points made today are left quite open-ended. Like, why has there been such a string of losses? Is it something that I did, or is it the market turning on a dime in a single day? Is it because of an unpredictable one-off market manipulation, or is it because of the leverage changes? Or maybe it's because I turned off or relaxed my coin delta filters. Could I have used more filters or different filters to get out of this mess earlier? Like, all of these will have to be mulled over in the course of the next week. If I had to summarize this, I'd say that this failure could also be looked at as an opportunity in a way. For me personally, it's an opportunity to step back and come to terms with this loss, without having those thoughts of taking immediate revenge on the market, being stupid, and getting into even more trouble. And for my funded account, it is an opportunity to do a like-for-like comparison between the real trades and emulated trades in exactly the same conditions, which I haven't really had a chance to do thus far. So good luck to you all, and I will see you next time.